Welcome to another video. This time I want to show you the RTX 3080 performance inside of Final Fantasy XIV. If you just want to see the benchmark results compared against the RTX 2080, then just skip this part and hop to the section where I mark the benchmark, and yeah, you can find a direct comparison for how the benchmark would result differently. But I think the real in-game performance is actually more important than just these calculated numbers. So here it is. This is actually 4K resolution, everything on max except the ambient occlusion, which I have already told you in the other video that this is really affecting your performance. So if you toggle this on, you lose about 30 FPS, which is insane. I can definitely see the difference, especially on the shades in the background and on the character, but I wouldn't sacrifice this quality for losing 30 FPS actually. So yeah, I guess you have to find your sweet spot for yourself. You can also just toggle off the lowest preset possible here, and to be honest, it still looks crisp as hell on 4K resolution. And I think that even on the lowest preset of graphical fidelity, it still looks better on 4K resolution than what I could reach with QHD resolution on high settings. And you can easily just put up the most important stuff like grass quality, which you can definitely see in the background, and it doesn't cost too much performance here. Or maybe something like parallax occlusion, which is also fine in performance ways. And yeah, just that according to your own style and your preference. And the reason why I needed this RTX 3080 is actually because when I go on high, because I want the best visual fidelity, except this ambient occlusion maybe, to reach a solid FPS value, which is important for my takes, my recordings, then I definitely need a stronger graphics card than the 2080. I always considered buying the 2080 Ti, but it was just too expensive for the performance increase that I could get out of it. So I just waited for the next generation, and here it is. I'm really happy that I could buy myself or get myself one of these in the secondary market from a third-party person. I don't know. Okay, so I'm lucky to have one. I hope you will be lucky as well in the next time to receive one. It's really worth it if you're planning to do everything on 4K resolution. If you're playing on full HD resolution, don't do it. It doesn't make sense. You can definitely max out this game even with presets when having something like the 2060 or GTX 1660 Ti or something that is way cheaper and way more reasonable in pricing. But yeah, let me show you what I mean when I go into my favorable preset, that is using the base of the Fashionista Eau Claire, which you can find in the Fashionista Discord. So if you want this preset or most of this preset, then you should definitely go there and check this out. And as you can see, the quality looks insane. I think this really looks like a next generation title, or if they would completely revamp the graphical engine of this game, it could look like that. And the reason why I really needed this new graphics card is actually this effect, which I kinda use often in my videos. And this zooming around or moving the camera, yeah, it doesn't look nice when it doesn't run smoothly on 60 FPS. If that drops to 40 FPS or 50 FPS, it doesn't look so smoothly like it does now, and I think then it would cause really headaches. I know this circling around is causing headaches already for some people, but it looks still better on 60 FPS. Oh, let me just fix that lighting. And you can really see the difference. That character really looks like a next generation character, and not what I have started with in full HD resolution on my crappy laptop that just could run this game on the lowest settings and kind of reach 60 FPS at all. Okay, so yeah, this is how it looks in the game. I would say that it's an increase of performance by around 40 to 50% to the RTX 2080, and definitely you can only see the difference on 4K or QHD resolution. So if you're planning to upgrade on full HD, then maybe choose a lower spec card, like waiting for the RTX 3070 or getting some used RTX 2080, which I guess you can get for 350 bucks or something. So definitely go that way and don't buy out overpriced stuff if you don't need that. And of course, if you're a content creator or if you're having any visual fidelity of a 4K screen or playing on your TV screen, which most of them have 4K resolution natively, then this is definitely one of the best cards you can take for money right now. And of course, this also provides some advantages in content creation. In my software, I'm using HitFilm Express, for those of you that don't know that. That consumes insane amounts of power, and not only my CPU is struggling to get a 4K editing smoothly, even now this RTX 3080 is kinda not getting this done to 100% properly, but it definitely increased the overall smoothness of editing, and when I scrub through the timeline and all that stuff, then it definitely runs smoother than before and when I had the RTX 2080. Okay, so much talk for now. I'm sorry that this was already so long and I couldn't use the camera because then this would definitely affect the performance heavily. So yeah, next video in this style will be with camera when we're not certainly talking about performance. So yeah, I hope I could help you. I hope I could clarify some questions. And Dynamis, I'm talking about you. I hope that this helps you in your hardware decision. And yeah, see you around in another live stream or in another video. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep loving Final Fantasy, and try getting these amazing graphics cards. Okay, bye.